Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, 𝖢𝖥𝖣yi, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at dollar yen as we're expecting dollar yen to continue to trade potentially through the 145 handle, through the 145.50, maybe even up to the 150s. Now, I'm just going to digest a little bit of the news that happened most recently. About an hour ago, we had the FOMC meeting minutes, and there were some headlines that came out of that which were quite interesting, and we've seen actually the dollar gain some strength off the back of that. If we just flip over to the dollar index, we're trading back above the 103 handle, and we're moving higher within this bullish channel that we pointed out on our week ahead analysis video as well as our live stream this week. And we're expecting dollar yen to potentially to continue higher here because some participants have favored a 25 basis points rate hike. So there is a potential here now that there could be some more evidence that there is a move for the Fed again to see that kind of fight against inflation come down, and we could see as well a mild recession. So there were some headlines saying the Fed staff saw some mild recession likely to start later this year. So there's some interesting developments coming out of this as well. The inflation forecast as well was revised with inflation at 3% by the end of this year, with core inflation still at 3.7%. So that's above those targets still, although I think they'd be fairly happy with 3%, to be honest. But dollars reacted positively to that. It's probably due to the fact that there could be potential further hikes to come. We've got dollar yen sitting around about that 145 now. Dollar yen was, or the Bank of Japan were rumored that 145 level to potentially intervene. Didn't really get any kind of intervention, I would say, volatility. Now, last time we had the intervention was around about the 150 handle, and you can see the range of this candlestick was about 580 pips. The range at the 145 was 87 pips. So the volatility is just not there. Obviously, we've had the US coming back into trading today. So those volumes might not be as high as they usually are. But still, you know, we're moving sideways below the 145. Gives us an option, I think, to see if we do see the Bank of Japan continue to hold the same rhetoric. If we do see the FOMC potentially hike rates further, 145, 145.50 could be breached, which could then lead to a move back to the upside with 151.50 being the overall targets, or even just below that 150 handle where these opens and closes are. So not really giving up on the dollar yen move just yet. I think as well another telltale sign is that we still have the 4-hour trend intact. Price really not budging. Every time we're coming into sort of the 144 spot 25s, we're failing to close below. Buyers are stepping back in. We've got the 20 and the 50 moving average involved here as well. So, you know, there is expectations here that the market may continue to trade higher. I think the only thing that you can do to say, well, what if it doesn't trade higher? Well, we need those technicals to kind of help us out, because although we could say the market is overexhausted, there is that saying that a market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. So what we have to understand is that we have to continue to trade the trend until it changes, which means that we'd need to see price trade below these lows. We'd need to see that 2050 cross, for instance, and that would then give us some confidence that yes, the yen is starting to get stronger again. Haven't quite got that at the moment. There's still trend intact. We're just at a level of resistance which could be problematic. So we need to see, can price trade through 145? If it does that open the doors up to that 150? And then does the Bank of Japan think about the intervention then? Thanks for watching this video update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll speak to you in the next video.